Oh my goodness. So look at all the leaves on the ground and look at that tree. It has hardly any leaves on it. I kid you not, it is the third week of October. I'm filming outside and it is 78 degrees today. It is just gorgeous. So I'll film outside as long as I can. Thank you for joining me. So to the new people, welcome. I have some new subscribers. You can comment below or you can email me at messagewps@gmail.com. Coming up, I have 5 days of my testimony that I recorded a couple of months ago that will be airing soon. I want to talk about being able to defend what you believe. And I know we've talked about it quite a bit lately, but I've just been very reflective today on waste. And have we wasted time if we don't have the biblical evidence to support what we believe? Is it even fruitful? Does it bring forth anything for the kingdom? I don't know. I would like to think that things that we say will stir in someone and it will make them open the scriptures and then they'll come to, spend time in the word, etc. But there were plenty of things that I said that I didn't have the biblical evidence to back up. So 20 years ago, if you asked me what I believed, I could have told you, but I didn't have the biblical evidence to back it up. So there's a reason that I'm going to talk about this again, defending what we believe. And this is why I'm so emphatic that we have the scriptural evidence to back up what we state. So 20 years ago, if you had asked me what I believed and then you asked me for the biblical evidence, I wouldn't have had any. I'm certain I wouldn't have. I mean, I'm just not going to lie to you and say I would have. I'd read the Bible, but I'm pretty sure I probably could have given you 3 or 4 verses maybe, but I certainly probably couldn't substantiate what I believed at that time out of the scriptures. And also now what I believe is different in many ways than what I believed back then, because now I actually study the Bible versus before I would just read it but not really read it to gain any knowledge. So I'm going to bring this up again about defending our faith, and you'll see why in a moment. So Romans 10:17, you know this one. So then faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So why am I sharing that? So we've got our faith, and our faith can grow, and we hear the word of God, and we have our testimony, and our testimony is our experiences, those things that have led us to our spot with the Lord now that we have. But I want to go back to that conversation, that video that I shared with that couple who asked me to vote for the Democratic ticket. Now, this is not anything about who to vote for. This is about defending what you believe. That's between you and the Lord, whomever you vote for. But my stance is that because I value life, and I gave my reasons, and I'm not going to rehash those, but I didn't talk about anybody else. I talked about why I could not support them. But this couple, who are believers, they came back with no defense for what they believe. And I've been reflecting a lot today upon waste, and is it a waste if we haven't been able to defend what we believe out of the scriptures? Maybe so. Now, for this particular couple, I think it might be, and I'll tell you why. Now, I certainly hope that there has been some fruit from what they've done. I will tell you, they have taken in many homeless people. Scripturally, however, and I've talked about this before, scripturally, however, this couple has been teaching for about 50 years. They're in their 80s and maybe late 70s, but they've probably been doing this 50 years. But here's the thing. I've talked about this couple before. This is the same man who also threw me out of his Bible study when I challenged him scripturally. So 20 years ago, if you asked me what I believe and you asked me for a Bible passage, I wouldn't have been able to give you one. But now I can support what I believe out of the scriptures. We're going to run out of time. I'm going to pick this up in part 2. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.